Hello, YouTubers. This is part 2 of my Army military entrance series type deal. Alright, so you went to your recruiter already, got all of your information, you did your own research, asked a bunch of questions, and now you're saying, hey, this is for me. Like, I want to join the Army. So you're going to go back to your recruiter, and you're going to tell him, hey, sign me up. So he's going to make you sign a crap load of papers. I mean, papers on papers on papers. I signed so much stuff, it was ridiculous, okay? Basically, all the stuff you're going to be signing is just, like, information about yourself. Any tattoos, piercings, things on your record, like if you ever went to jail, went to court, had tickets, fines, anything that you've ever done or ever lived in your entire 10 years. I think they go back 10 years, yeah. 10 years. Okay, anything you've done in 10 years, that's what they're gonna pick up, okay? So I'm 20, so they did it from when I was 10 years old. Every place I've ever lived, any person I've ever talked to, like they made you put down freaking their first, middle, and last name, their address. Dude, I made so many phone calls that day, it was ridiculous. Like, it's ridiculous. So just be prepared to just go through ridiculousness, okay? Of course, they're going to make you bring your birth certificate, your social security card, and an ID. It's a given. They'll tell you that your first visit. And then they'll project you. They'll project you to go to MEPS to take your physical, which will get you physically qualified. So the day before you're supposed to go to MEPS to get your physical done, MEPS stands for Military Entrance Processing Station. The day before, you're going to go into a hotel. Well, I guess it's optional. I went into a hotel. Got checked into the hotel around 4:30. You know, just show them your ID and boom, you're in. It was really cool. They had a game room. They had like a laptop. They had TVs. Like, you know, all the other little recruits were there. And, you know, they had a pool. You could go into the pool. I wouldn't advise going into the pool if you're getting a physical the night. Like, I wouldn't advise going swimming the night before your physical. Because what could happen is you're going to take a hearing test at the physical. And you're going to get water in your ears. And nobody likes to be waterlogged, you know. It's not going to be pleasant trying to hear those beeps. Those beeps are, like, super, super quiet. So if you have water in your ears, there's a chance you could fail. So I wouldn't risk it. I didn't risk it. I didn't go swimming. I stayed in my room. I ate really, really light, you know, because I wanted to make weight. I don't know if you guys can tell, but Amber's a bit fluffy, okay? Well, I'm not really fluffy, just my boobs are big. For all you big busty ladies out there that are trying to join the Army, I feel your pain. It is like the worst, okay? Because it's like I weigh too much, but I'm so small. Like, my boobs are my weight. Like, this is 20 pounds by itself, you know? But I digress. Anyway, so I ate really light, staying in my room. I had a roommate. Her name was Anastasia. She was really fun. Anyway, make a long story short, woke up at around 4:30 a.m., ate breakfast around 5:30, got to MEPS around 6 a.m. We stood outside. They gave us a briefing. You know, they made us put all of our bags. If you had a sweater on, take it off. If you had a belt on, take it off. Put it through the little conveyor belt thing, kind of like at an airport security. Put it through a little conveyor belt and make sure you don't got any weapons. Don't bring no knives, no nail clippers, no nothing. Just, don't, okay? The only thing you're going to need is your social security card and your freaking driver's license or ID card. So you're going to go into there, and then you're going to go see your liaison, or whatever, to get your little badge and stuff like that. And then you wait. Then you're going to go to the room where they're going to do pretty much anything you could think of physically, they're going to do to you, okay? The first thing I did was they took my blood pressure. Then I went in and I did my hearing test, did my vision test. I did, I had to pee in a cup for the ladies. You're going to have to pee in a cup in front of the freaking person. Like, she was there. And to be honest, like, I think people kind of exaggerate that because it really wasn't that awkward. You're still fully clothed. I mean, I had my shirt on, so I just, like, put my shirt over, you know, my vajayjay and peed in the cup, you know. It was kind of hard to aim, but that's just part of being a girl. So, yeah, you're going to pee in the cup. Faster you do it, the better, because no one wants to sit there and wait for you to pee, you know. So you peed in the cup, and then you're going to get your pregnancy test and, you know, all that jazz. You're going to make sure that they're going to jar it up and close it up, box it up, send it somewhere to get tested, basically. They do the pregnancy test right in front of you. So, ladies, if you're curious, if you're pregnant, that's the time to find out. I really hope that you're not pregnant, because that's a disqualification. But, you know, if you don't want to go spend money on a birth certificate, if you don't want to go spend money on a pregnancy test, just wait for your physical. Anyway, so of course mine came out negative. Yeah, and then after we peed in the cup, they went and took my blood. You got to get tested for HIV and AIDS and all those other blood-borne diseases. Of course, I came back clean, so yeah. Then you go in and have an interview with the doctor. The doctor was super cool. He's like some super old guy, and he was super funny. And basically it's just like a rundown of your entire medical history. Be honest, because the last thing you want to do is be in basic training, heaving and hoeing, because you didn't tell them that you had asthma as a child. Okay? You thought it was gone, you thought it wasn't important, or your recruiter told you not to tell them. Tell them, because, yeah, you don't want to die in basic training. You don't want to die. Seriously. Like, they've told us that people have died because they didn't freaking tell the people what they had, because they wanted to get in so bad. So, just be honest. Then they're going to make you do the duck walk in your underwear. Ladies, you're going to be in a room with a bunch of other ladies. I was in there with like 4 other girls. One of them was joining the Marines. Like, whoa. Much respect to her. But yeah, you're going to go into the room, you're going to do the duck walk, and then they're going to take you into another room. You're going to strip completely naked. They're going to check your vajayjay, make sure you don't got nothing there. They're going to do your height and your weight. I made it. So, woo! Passed my physical. And then that was it. I went home. So that's pretty much it about MEPS and the physical part. Don't think too much into it. I mean, the people were super nice. Like, everyone told me that the people were going to be so mean, and they were going to be, like, grouchy and mama. No, those people were, like, freaking nice, okay? You guys are in the El Paso area, El Paso, Texas. Go to that MEPS. Because, well, you're going to have to go to that MEPS. But El Paso MEPS rocks. Like, they were awesome. And it was, like, super quick. It wasn't a lot of waiting. I wasn't even sitting down for a whole hour, okay? I think I ate, and, yeah, I went home. Like, it was that easy. So, yeah. So, stay tuned for part 3 of my Army military entrance journey. Love, peace, and happiness.